What's your most and least favourite thing about doing YouTube? Have you experienced any hate? Goals for the next year on YouTube? How much new technology have you bought since starting? Phones/cameras? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're new here and you haven't seen my face before, then my name is Hayley and I make videos 3 times a week. I do vlogs, lifestyle and all sorts, kind of fashion, a bit of everything going on my channel. So I'd love for you to join me down below and subscribe. So today's video is going to be a kind of a YouTube Q&A. I really wanted to film a kind of YouTube video about, because it's coming up to a year since, well, by the time this video is up, it will have been a year since I uploaded my first video. Also, if you didn't see, I recently did a video where I reacted to my first YouTube video. So I'll link that down below in the description and up in the iCard if you guys want to see that. But yeah, I feel like I've learned so much about YouTube and I wanted to do a YouTube video, but I kind of didn't really know where to start and what to say. So I thought if I make it a Q&A, you guys can ask me some questions and I'll answer them. So I thought that'd be easier. So I've got the questions up on my iPad. I got quite a few responses actually. So I'm going to jump straight in and answer the questions. And yeah, but it's just nuts that I've been doing YouTube for a year. So today when I'm filming this, it's the 30th of March, so in 2 days time it's the 1st of April, and I uploaded my first video on the 1st of April of 2020. So yeah, that is nuts. So a whole year on YouTube. But yeah, let's answer some questions. So what is something you didn't realise about YouTube until you started? And I think that was kind of like how much effort goes into YouTube with all the editing, and there's so much to do. I think once you get used to it, it's fine, but there's so much to do, and if you're new to it, it takes a while to get to grips with learning to edit, learning your style of editing and what you like, and just, yeah. And even now, I still kind of change up what I'm doing, because I was doing like an app on my phone, and I've been doing, yeah, it's taken me a while to get like to grips with what I like, and I've kind of been a bit all over the place. Sorry, my hand's down. Like, so I've edited on my phone. I started on my iPad, then I went to my phone. No, then I went to my laptop, and then I went back to my phone because I just didn't have the time to sit on my laptop anymore, and my phone was just a lot easier because I was always having my phone on me. And now I've gone back to my laptop again. So yeah, it's basically just all the work that goes into it, the editing, the filming, the editing, like the thumbnails, and then you've got to upload it, you've got to schedule it, write everything in the description box, and add cards if you want to do that. And yeah, and then there's obviously like the interaction and like commenting and replying to comments and all that, which I'm not saying I get loads of comments to reply to, but it's just a lot of work. But I wouldn't have it change it any other way because I love it. And what made you want to start YouTube? The funny thing was, when me and my friend Kirsty, we both started YouTube channels together last year in April, and the first thing, we were FaceTiming when the first lockdown had, probably a couple of weeks into the first lockdown, and I was like, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel. And at first when I was saying it, I was kind of joking. In my head I was like, oh yeah, I might film a YouTube video. But when I said that, I don't think I quite realised what that meant or how much work would go into that. So I said it, and then she was like, oh my god, I'll do it as well. And I was like, yes, this is great. So we did it, and then I loved it, and I've not stopped since. So that's kind of what made me, but then that's not really what made me want to start YouTube. There's so many YouTubers. I've always loved YouTube. Out of all my friends, I feel like I'm big on YouTube. Like, I'd rather, most of the time, even like now, especially before though, I would watch YouTube a lot. I loved Megan Grubb, she's one of my massive inspirations. Zoe Sugg, Zoella, I loved Zoella for all of those years. So there's just so many YouTubers that inspired me, and I'd always liked the idea, but when I was at school, I would have never done it at school because I was probably afraid of what people would think, and I never was popular, so it was never something that I would do at school. And it wasn't until the lockdown came around that I was like, right, well, this is the time to do it, because what else am I doing? I'm on furlough, so I may as well utilise the time and start a YouTube channel. Have you watched back any of your old videos? So I have, but I don't do it enough. I kind of, a couple of months ago, I watched back an old video of when I was packing for my holiday, when I never actually went on that holiday. There's a whole video on that. I'll link it up in the iCard and down in the description box if you want to know why we actually didn't go on holiday. But I watched that video back and I was like, I love watching back my old videos. Why don't I do it enough? I don't do it. I watch them when I edit them, and then I do my best to do like a final watch before I upload them. But so yeah, I have watched some of my old ones back, but I don't do it enough because, I mean, I bet we all don't do it enough because you don't really have the time to be like, oh, let's go back 6 months ago and watch the video. So I need to remind myself to do that. I might watch one later on. Next question is, what's your best bit about filming YouTube videos? I just love the audience that I've kind of created. Even though I haven't got a massive audience, I'm just proud of myself for the audience that I have created. And there's so many supportive people that are subscribed to my channel. I get so many nice comments. I've made so many friends. So yeah, probably the best bit about filming is that I've made, that's kind of YouTube though, I don't know if that's the best thing about filming, but I have made so many friends. I love doing collabs with my friends, like my friend Isabel. We've done like 3 collabs together. I love doing those collabs. I love, yeah, just making friends. I love doing hauls, so hauls are probably one of my favourite YouTube vids to do, but obviously the bank account doesn't quite support that. Best bit about filming YouTube videos. One of the best things about filming YouTube videos is how much it's brought my confidence along. If you watch that first video, you'll tell how much I've grown in a year. The way I just sit here and chat to a camera now, whereas before, like I just didn't really know how to talk to a camera. I'm gonna say camera, it's my phone, but it's a phone camera, so I'll say camera. So yeah, those are all my favourite things about filming YouTube videos. Have you experienced any hate? I think I've been pretty lucky that I haven't really experienced any hate. I may have had the one or two odd comments. I get odd comments on my videos, but they're not really, I've never really had any, touch wood. I got any wood? The wall would do. Is that wood? Oh, table, wood. I've not really had any massive hate comments, no comments that are really insulting to me, like no personal comments really. Luckily most of them are positive. Like I said, I get weird comments like this guy keeps commenting at the moment, and he keeps commenting saying, got my seat, and I'm like, yeah, okay, hun, okay, it's not a cinema, but okay. Yeah, I get weird comments and strange comments, but I'm thankful for the engagement, and yeah, I'm just praying. I mean, I know the more your channel grows, the more you're likely to get hate, but if that comes, then I guess we'll deal with that when it comes. I like this question. What's one top tip you would give to someone thinking about starting? And I generally would just say, be yourself. I really think just being yourself, people are going to like you, and it shows. If you try and put up a guard or try and be fake, even if you don't mean to be fake, I think sometimes, I would probably say in my first YouTube video, I probably didn't act myself. I didn't really know how to act myself, and I kind of put on this kind of like YouTube fake, which I would like to say that I am myself on camera. And a lot of my friends, like one of my best friends, Izzy, has said, I love watching your YouTube videos at the moment, but because I can't see you at the moment, and it's like being with you, which is just so nice. So I really hope that I do come across as genuine, and if you know me, then you'll know that this is me. So yeah, I would just say that, just be yourself, because otherwise it shows, and people aren't going to like you if you're acting fake. So yeah. Also, I just want to quickly shout out this gal who's started a YouTube channel. I know her from my little Beyond group chat. Her name's Lily. I'm going to leave her channel link below because she's just started her YouTube channel, and I have watched her first 2 videos and I love it, and it just made me think of her because honestly, I don't know her personally, but I can just tell that she's acting herself in her videos. So go subscribe to her down below. Yeah. What's your vision for your channel over the next 12 months? I really just think I don't have a massive vision. I know I don't want to just say, you know, like, oh, I want to hit this many subs. Obviously there's goals in my head, like I'd love to hit 1k, you know, and I'd love like a video to hit like, I don't know, like another video to hit 1k, or I've got a few videos that hit like 2k. I'd love a video to hit 5k or more, but I don't really just want the goals to be, you know, like numbers. And I think I just generally, I'm just going to continue being myself, put in as much effort in as I can. Obviously I'll be going back to work very soon, so yeah, I think I'm going to do my best to upload twice a week, hopefully soon. I think I'm going to cut down to 2 uploads just because I think when I go back to work I won't be able to do 3, so I'll probably just have 1 vlog and 1 other video, which could be fashion, it could be a sit down chatty video like a mukbang, or something like that. That's what I'm going to aim for. But yeah, I'm going to continue making the content that I'm doing now because I love making the content that I'm making now, and I think it seems to be working because you guys seem to like them, hopefully, and if you do, then give this video a thumbs up and that'll help like push it out to more people. And yeah, I'm just going to continue doing my thing. Next question is, again, what advice would you give to someone thinking about starting a YouTube channel? And that's the same as the other one, so I've already said that. What's your most and least favourite thing about doing YouTube? This is a hard one. My most favourite thing is that I've met so many friends, like I said, and I think my least favourite thing, I don't want to say there's pressure, but I think you can get quite stressed with it. Personally myself, I'm quite good at not letting it get to me, but if you don't, you know, get a video edited and uploaded for the day, then it can be quite stressful. Or like if I miss an upload, I feel bad because I've missed an upload. But again, I'm quite good at not doing that, not like missing uploads. To be fair, I missed an upload the other day and I didn't feel guilty at all because I'd uploaded a day late because I had a collab, so I didn't feel guilty at all. But yeah, it's a lot of work, so I would say that's my least favourite thing, is the pressure that you put on yourself to do it. Yeah. What have you learned the most from doing YouTube? I feel like I'm saying very similar stuff because it's my confidence that I've learned to grow in myself. I don't know, what have I learned the most from doing YouTube? Yeah, I think I've learned a lot about my capabilities. Like I can do that, I can do this, whereas before I probably wouldn't have, and I'm a lot more positive now, and I think it's helped me be a more positive person. And a big thing is learning how to edit and do all that. That probably is the biggest thing that I've learned, is how to edit my videos, how to make my thumbnails, and I feel like I've learned a lot over the last year about like making better thumbnails. So I'm not saying mine are the best ever, I can probably improve on that, but yeah, I've learned a lot about the behind the scenes of YouTube. Biggest tips for starting a channel, and like I said, obviously the being yourself, but I would also say reach out to people, make friends, follow people on Instagram. I think a big thing about YouTube as well is like obviously Instagram is a big platform to help grow your YouTube, to meet people and obviously following people. So yeah, make friends, join like group chats, join Facebook group chats. I am in part of loads of Facebook, they're not really engagement groups, but they kind of are engagement groups, but to help people find your channel, put yourself out there. Make sure you're sharing your channel, because if you're not sharing it and you're kind of a bit like hiding away, then that's never going to help your channel. So make sure you share it, make sure you put it on your Instagram, make sure you put it on your Snapchat, make sure you link your channel in your bio, so that when people find your Instagram, they can find your YouTube and click on it and hopefully subscribe. Yeah, just reach out to people, because people love that. Like when people reach out to me and say, oh, I found your channel, like, do you want to support each other? As long as it's not like sub for sub. Like I get a lot of messages that are like sub for sub, and to be honest, now I don't even engage with them anymore. I kind of just delete the messages because I can't even be bothered to reply, because it's just like, no, I don't want to sub for sub. Like, I'm not about that. So yeah, those are my biggest tips. Did starting a channel make you more confident? And yeah, I've addressed that. It made me so confident. I think if you ask my friends, they would say that my confidence has grown. I mean, my confidence has grown a lot in the last few years anyway, but I think starting my YouTube channel and putting myself out on the internet has just helped my confidence massively. So yeah, goals for the next year on YouTube, and like I said before, just continue what I'm doing now, continue making the content that people are enjoying. I want to try and eventually work out there's whole like SEO of YouTube and things like that, which I'm not very good at, making sure, you know, like making searchable content. But then at the same time, I don't always feel like I want to do that all the time, because I want to make videos that I enjoy and I want to make videos that people enjoy. I don't just want to be like, right, I have to make this because that's searchable. Do you know what I mean? So as much as, yeah, so I want to kind of make some searchable content, but at the same time I don't want to push myself to do that. If I don't enjoy it and if people don't enjoy it, then it's just not going to work. And goals numbers wise, like I said, is 1k. Hopefully I'd love to 1k at least by the end of the year, if not more. And yeah, just continue. And also going onto Instagram, one of my goal was 2k, and I'm very close to that. Now that I'm only like less than 100 subscribers, Instagram followers away, I feel like it's taken me ages to hit it. I keep like checking it every day, like, oh, I'm only like, I think I'm about 70 followers away from 2k. But yeah, I think my goal for Instagram, it would be nice by the end of the year to maybe hit 3k or 4k maybe. 5 if I'm being very optimistic. But with Instagram, I'm not massive about goals. It's just, I'm not, I also would like to get into the more Instagram side of it, but I'm not that great with Instagram. I'm not great with reels. I would like to make reels as well, but these are the kind of things that I'm just not that great at. So maybe they're goals that I can hopefully by the end of the year progress on, and hopefully have a go at making some reels and growing my Instagram as well. What do you want to achieve with your channel? Not sub view based. So like I said, probably I feel like I've kind of answered this. It's a really hard question. I'm like it's really hard because as much as I don't want to focus on subs and views, it is a big thing. I think I just want to continue being myself and keep growing on myself as a person, because that is a big thing. I also think I want to make more kind of raw content. Like, there's been a lot of things that I've wanted to film but I haven't filmed. Like, I want to film a bullying Q&A and I haven't, because I don't really know quite how to put it into words. So that's the thing I want to do with my channel, is make more raw content to show that side as well. Not that I don't feel like I don't show different sides of me, but yeah. How much new technology have you bought since starting? Phones / cameras, etc. I really have been very minimal with this. I don't own a camera. I film on my phone. I started filming on my iPhone 7 Plus. I have recently upgraded my phone because I wanted a new phone. I wanted a new phone because I wanted a new phone, but at the same time I thought it would be great to get a new phone because it would also up the camera quality. So you could say I've done that for YouTube, but I didn't. I generally, like, I was getting near to the end of my contract anyway, so I just thought I'm gonna get a new phone and upgrade. But except from that, I bought ring lights. I've got 2 ring lights, a small one, and I recently bought a big one. It's only from Home Bargains and it cost me £20. I'm just trying to think what else I've got. I bought my laptop. I bought a laptop, which I bought it second hand from someone that I knew. So I bought it for £500. So I guess you could count that because I edit on that. But like I said, I haven't always edited on it. I also bought a hard drive, but that's shit, to be honest. I wish it would work. I'm kind of really annoyed that I spent 50 quid on it and it doesn't really work. I'm really struggling with that and I still can't get it to work. So if you know about that, then please hit me a message in my DM or comment down below and let me know that, because I would love if I could fix it, but it doesn't seem to want to work for me. So yeah, I've always been big on not having to buy loads of equipment. I always watched a lot of YouTube videos about starting a YouTube channel and things like that, and like lots of friends of mine that have done that. And that is one big tip that I would say to you, is don't buy loads of equipment. Don't be like, oh my God, I need to buy a camera. You do not need to buy a camera. Like, fair enough. If you're into photography and you think you would benefit from it as well, then fair enough. But I've been doing this for a year and I haven't bought a camera, and there's been times where I've been like, oh, I really want a camera, but really when I think about it, I'm like, actually I don't know if I do want a camera. Like, I'm quite happy editing on my phone. If I wanted anything else, I probably would want like a laptop that had more storage or a hard drive that actually worked, because then it would make storage, because storage has been a massive issue for me like in the last year, on and off, like with my phone, with my iPad, with the laptop. Storage has been an issue, like with everything that I've edited on, I've had storage issues, but that is kind of like life technology issues. But yeah, so the next question is, which was the hardest to film and why? I feel like I'm gonna have to have a little look at my YouTube channel and kind of like look and see what I think was the hardest to film. A lot of my videos have never been hard to film because they're like hauls, chatty videos. I guess it would probably be like raw kind of content. The main thing is though that I make content because I enjoy it, so I wouldn't really say there's been a lot that I found hard to film. Only thing I would say is like when I was working, it was probably harder to fit it in. I still managed it and I still enjoyed it, but it was harder to film then because I was working. But yeah, I don't think there's anything that was like really hard to film. It's just kind of a learning curve, isn't it? I'm just looking back through my old videos now and I can just kind of tell as I go through them like how my like thumbnail style changed and got better, so that's a massive bonus. But yeah, I don't think there's anything that was really hard to film because I do enjoy making my videos and I wouldn't really make them if I found them hard to film or didn't enjoy them, you know. What would you say was your most successful video? So one of my most successful videos was a Primark haul that I did last summer. Shall I have a little look at my videos that are, actually no, I don't think I can see on here because I haven't got YouTube Studio downloaded on here. No, but recently one of my my Shein haul from June took off, which is really weird because I've done Shein hauls since, you know, throughout the rest of last year. But yeah, the one from like June decided to like take off and get 2K views. So I do think it is my highest viewed video now because it kind of took off. And it is like, hauls do really well on my channel. I'm just gonna check most popular. Yeah, when I look at my most popular, I've got the Shein haul from last summer, which has got 2.4k views now, which, yeah, that's my highest viewed video. Then my Primark video, Primark haul, which is 1.5k. And then we've got my hair video that I did with the Revolution orange hair. That one again, like slowly crept up without me noticing it, and then I checked it back and now it's got 1.1k views. And then from there onwards, the other two videos are unboxing my new iPhone video and my piercings video. They've got about 700 views each, and then my first video's got 600 views. So I do actually think now that possibly since uploading my 1 year of YouTube, I think that may have given that a few more views. Yeah, there's definitely been a good few views that I've got, you know. I'm happy when I get like 400, 500, well, even any views, amazing. So yeah, those are my top viewed videos. What was your favourite video to film? And I would say my favourite videos to film are hauls, because I just love fashion, I love clothes. So I probably would say hauls. I also love a mukbang. But yeah, probably my Shein haul videos. I love those. And I have really enjoyed my weekly vlogs. I love weekly vlogging. So I would say that's like, I wouldn't be making weekly vlogs if I didn't enjoy making weekly vlogs, and I really enjoy editing them back and kind of like seeing my week. So yeah, hauls, vlogs, yeah. And the final question is there a time where you've felt reluctant to continue? Why is that, and what made you carry on? This is a hard one. Chloe, just give me all the hard questions. I don't think there has been a time where there's probably been times where I felt unmotivated with my content, or, you know, when I've been working and I'm like, what am I going to film? Like, I think everyone has like a creative block and they're like, what am I going to film? Like, what, you know? But I don't think there's been a time where I've been like, I think I'm going to stop. I don't think there's ever been a time where I've stopped or thought about stopping, because I've loved it, and it's always been positive ever since I started my channel. So No, I don't think there is. I really don't think there is. If there is, and I'll leave it on the screen, but I don't think there is. So I'm going to end this video here because I've been talking to you guys for nearly 30 minutes. Hopefully I can cut it down a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe down below if you're new here, and make sure you turn the notification bell out so you don't miss my next video. And I'll see you guys very, very soon for a new video. Bye guys.